Today on the island of Sodor, Henry worries about saving his favorite tree. And we meet some of Thomas's favorite friends. But first, Thomas and Percy are working hard at the quarry. Here are some dots. If we join the dots, we will see one of the engines on Sir Topham Hatt's railway. I wonder which engine it is. Let's join the dots and find out. Here we go. Around the tender and the cab. There's the dome and a very tall funnel. Can you tell who it is yet? Around the buffers and the wheels. They are very big wheels. There's only one engine on Sodor with wheels that big. Do you know who it is? Yes, it's Emily. Hello, Emily.
And flying and free. G is for good, as good friends ought to be. What's after G and then comes before I? H is for Harold, way up in the sky. Let's sing about Harold, our friend in the air. Up in the clouds he can see everywhere. Patrolling the island, an eye in the sky. A friend to all engines, and so that is why. F is for friendship and flying and free. G is for good, as good friends ought to be. What's after G and then comes before I? H is for Harold, way up in the sky. He's daring and brave and determined to show how he can help when there's blankets of snow. If engines get lost in the dead of the night, Harold can hover while shining his light. F is for friendship and flying and free. G is for good, as good friends ought to be. What's after G and then comes before I? H is for Harold, way up in the sky. H is for Harold, way up in the sky.
The island of Sodor is home to lots of Thomas's friends. Friends on the rails, friends on the roads, and even some friends in the air. They are all very different, and each very special. And they are all Thomas's friends. Rosie and Molly are two of Thomas's favorite friends. They are both very different. And Thomas likes them both. Rosie is a cheerful, chirpy tank engine. She likes Thomas so much, she wants to follow him everywhere. Sometimes this makes Thomas cross. One day, Thomas had to deliver birthday presents to Alice at High Farm. Harold warned Thomas there were bad storms and landslides in the hills. Rosie wanted to go with Thomas. She said she could help him in the bad weather. But Thomas didn't want Rosie's help. He didn't want to be followed everywhere by her. So Thomas set off quickly. He was sure the storm wouldn't bother him. But Rosie followed him. Thomas puffed and puffed through wind and rain. Rosie was never far behind. So Thomas took a steep track to High Farm. He was sure Rosie wouldn't follow him up there. Then there was trouble. Earth and stones tumbled down the bank and blocked Thomas's track. He was stuck fast, and there was no one to help him. Then, in the distance, he heard the friendly toot-toot of Rosie's whistle. She had pushed and puffed to follow her friend. Now, Thomas was very happy to see Rosie. He asked Rosie to take the presents. Thanks to Rosie, he knew Alice would have a happy birthday. Now, Rosie was Thomas's good friend. When Thomas met Molly, she needed a friend too. Molly was new to the island of Sodor. She was very unhappy. She had to pull empty freight cars to the coaling plant. The other engines were making fun of her. They told her that a really useful engine would pull full cars. Thomas wanted to help Molly. An idea flew into his funnel. Thomas had Molly's empty freight cars covered with tarps. Then they were ringed with lights. Now Molly's freight cars looked very special. And Molly looked like a really useful engine. The other engines were surprised. Later, Thomas and Molly arrived at the coaling plant. The other engines were waiting. They needed Molly's empty cars to start their deliveries. Thomas told Molly that her empty cars were really useful after all. That made Molly proud and very happy. Thomas was happy to help his friend. Thomas is always pleased to see Molly. Thomas knows she's a really useful engine. Just like his other friend, Rosie. They are all good friends on Sir Topham Hatt's railway. When Henry thinks, he puffs out a cloud of steam. Look carefully at the shape the steam makes. Henry is thinking about one of his friends. Whose shape is this? This friend doesn't have a funnel. And what's that sticking out on either side? They're wings. Henry is thinking about Jeremy the plane. Now, Henry is thinking about something else. What shape is his steam making this time? It's another of Henry's friends. Whose shape is that? It's very tall and has something hanging down with a hook. Henry is thinking about Cranky the Crane. Now Henry is thinking about something else. What shape is his steam making now? Henry is thinking about something he has seen at the Scottish castle. It's almost square-shaped. And it flutters in the wind. That's right! Henry is thinking about the flag that flies on top of the Scottish castle. Well done, Henry.